In the heart of the 13th and 14th centuries, a relentless force emerged from the vast Asian steppes, the Mongols. Fierce and swift, their conquests knew no bounds. But what set the Mongols apart was not just their speed and precision in battle, it was their unparalleled ability to adapt. They didn't just conquer their enemies, they absorbed their tactics, their technology, and their strategies. The Mongols' mastery of fast light cavalry and exceptional archery skills were just the beginning. By embracing the advancements of the cultures they encountered, they became formidable opponents in siege warfare, naval battles, and more. Their nomadic origins transformed into a legacy of strategic brilliance. Diplomacy, espionage, and terror were tools in their arsenal, used with chilling precision. Generals earned fearsome nicknames like the Hounds of War and their soldiers the Devil's Horsemen. The world trembled before their might. Join us on a journey through the annals of history as we unravel the secrets behind the Mongols' rise to power. Witness the epic battles, the cunning strategies, and the unwavering spirit that forged the largest empire the world had ever seen. In the heart of the ancient Mongol steppes, the power of a tribal leader hinged on more than just lineage. It was the art of warfare and the promise of plunder that secured allegiance. Genghis Khan, a name echoing through history, understood this well. With strategic vision, he restructured the Mongol society, molding it into an engine of perpetual warfare. Under his rule, the very fabric of Mongol life was rewoven. Units, known as Mingan or Thousands, emerged, each providing a formidable levy of 1,000 warriors. Genghis Khan bolstered his might with the elite Kezikten, a personal bodyguard of 10,000 men, honing them into a force to be reckoned with. Yet, his conquests extended beyond the Mongol horizons. Allies and conquered lands contributed troops, eclipsing Mongol numbers in campaigns across distant lands. Merit, not lineage, defined a commander's rise, fostering loyalty among the ranks. The promise of shared spoils, meticulously distributed by the Jark, stirred motivation. From horses to precious metals, rewards flowed freely, enriching both commanders and ordinary soldiers. But discipline was the iron hand within the velvet glove. Disobedience met swift, unforgiving lashings, or worse. Amidst the chaos of battle, Genghis Khan's commanders enjoyed autonomy, a testament to his trust in their abilities. This freedom reaped rewards, painting distant lands with the Mongol legacy. Yet, their success was not merely born on the battlefield. Meticulous planning and logistics orchestrated complex campaigns, threading Mongol armies through southern Russia and eastern Europe. The Yam, a masterful messenger service, stitched the empire together, while smoke signals danced across the horizon, connecting separated divisions. In their pursuit of dominance, the Mongols embraced diversity. Uyghur Turks, Kurds, Khitans, Koreans, and Chinese, warriors from varied lands, stood united under the same banner. This harmony of different cultures fueled the Mongol war machine. In the heart of the vast Mongol steppes, where the wind whispered secrets across endless grasslands, warriors were shaped from the very cradle of their existence. A tradition as ancient as the rolling hills themselves, both young boys and girls were initiated into the ways of battle. They honed their skills through rigorous competitions in athletics, horse racing, wrestling, hunting, and archery. Among these fierce warriors, men and sometimes women too stood armed and ready, their arsenal boasting battle axes, lances designed to unseat enemies, spears, daggers, and swords, short, swift, and deadly. But their true mastery lay in the art of the composite bow, a weapon that outmatched any other. Crafted from layers of wood, bamboo, and horn, it possessed the strength of 1,000 ancestors and the flexibility of the whispering winds. Mounted atop their sturdy steeds, Mongol archers became a force of nature. Stirrups and wooden saddles, high-backed and unyielding, granted stability as they unleashed arrows with uncanny precision, even in the chaos of rapid horseback movement. Their arrows, tipped with bone or the rarest of metals, soared through the air, each designed for a specific purpose: to wound, to penetrate armor, or to signal fellow warriors with a haunting whistle. Yet, their arsenal was more than bows and arrows. A nomad's life demanded versatility, and so they carried horsehair lassos, coils of rope, axes, and tools for arrowhead crafting. Leather bags held sustenance, and spare horses, up to 16 for each rider, stretched their range like the boundless horizon. In battle, orders echoed through the clash of gongs and drums, orchestrating their movements like a symphony of war. And in a peculiar silence, the first attacks would unfold, swift and deadly as the strike of a hawk. In the world of the Mongols, horses were not mere animals. They were lifeblood and lifeline. They were the embodiment of travel, the measure of wealth, and the epitome of mobility in warfare. Mongol horses, sturdy and resilient, traversed vast distances, enduring the harshest of terrains. Their riders knew their worth, for a Mongol on horseback was unstoppable, covering astonishing distances of 95, 120 kilometers, 60, 75 miles in a single day. Such was the way of the Mongol warriors, their existence intertwined with the steeds beneath them, their weapons an extension of their very souls. In the endless expanse of the steppes, they rode, they fought, and they conquered. Their armor was as agile as the fierce nomads who wore it. Crafted to ensure swiftness, Mongol armor embraced a unique design, light, yet remarkably effective. For these cavalry riders, thick quilted felt or supple leather were their chosen materials, offering protection without hindering their speed. Yet, the Mongol warriors were not without innovation. Some adorned their soft armor with strips of metal, bone, or hardened leather, reinforcing their defenses against the perils of battle. Plate armor and chainmail were a rarity, treasured spoils captured from defeated foes. Inspired by the wisdom of the Chinese, a silk undershirt became a cherished layer, not just for its comfort, but for its ingenious defense. If an arrow found its mark, the silk would wrap around the deadly point, shielding the wound and easing the arrow's extraction, a tactical advantage learned from ancient wisdom. The head, a vital sanctuary, found its protection in iron or toughened leather helmets, occasionally crowned with a central spike or plume, standing tall amidst the chaos of battle. Alternatively, the traditional Mongol fur hat, with its side flaps and upturned brim, stood as a testament to their enduring heritage. Shields, though sparingly used, found their place among infantrymen. These defenders wielded small, circular shields crafted from wicker or hardened leather, a bulwark against the storm of arrows and spears. Even the horses, steadfast companions of the Mongol riders, were not overlooked. Clad in armor akin to their riders, they too bore the protection of quilted layers. Plate armor adorned the noble heads of these magnificent beasts, a symbol of the Mongols' reverence for their trusted steeds. In the vast expanses where the hooves of horses met the earth, Mongol armor told a story of adaptability and innovation. It was not just a means of protection, but a testament to the ingenuity of a nomadic people, forever entwined with the legacy of their conquests across the ancient world. In the heart of the Mongol conquests, where steppes met civilizations, their triumphs weren't merely strokes of luck. No, their success was carefully woven through the threads of preparation and strategy. Long before battle cries echoed, Mongol spies, disguised as merchants and priests, delved into the enemy's secrets. They whispered tales of strengths and exposed chinks in armor, while defectors lit the way to dissenters within rival factions. Before the clash of swords, there was the hushed murmur of intelligence. When the time for war arrived, the Mongols danced with tactics both bold and cunning. Their armies were swift, like the wind racing across the open plains. They sidestepped conflict unless necessary, seeking weak points to strike, minimizing losses for maximum gain. Divided into nimble units, their cavalry was a force to be reckoned with. Even in camp, their structure mirrored the battlefield, wings on either side of a central core. Numbers, while impressive, were never their sole advantage. Outnumbered they might be, yet their mastery lay in surprise. A feigned retreat would lure the foe into a trap, a dance of death orchestrated by Mongol hands. The Tulugma, a dance of heavy and light cavalry, was their deadly waltz. They enveloped enemy forces, a tide of warriors sweeping all before them. Escape was a luxury seldom granted. Mongol pursuit knew no respite, yet their arsenal of strategies reached beyond the ordinary. Ambushes lurked in shadows, and smoke and dust veiled their movements. In the blinding chaos of a blizzard, they struck unexpectedly. And then there were the tricks, clever deceptions that baffled enemies. Felt dummies mounted on horses exaggerated their numbers, sowing fear. Leaflets, borne by kites, fluttered down like prophecies, tempting the enemy to betrayal. In the annals of warfare, the Mongols wrote a saga of preparation, speed, and ingenious deception. Each battle was a masterpiece, a symphony of strategy conducted with deadly precision. In the art of war, the Mongols mastered the craft of terror. Their conquests echoed with ruthless strategies, weaving a tapestry of fear across cities and dynasties. When they seized a city, no soul was spared. Men, women, children, priests, and even the innocent animals met the same fate. Survivors, mere whispers of the horror, were set free to carry tales of atrocity to neighboring lands. A subtler menace danced in their tactics. Against the Jin-Joseon dynasty, the Mongols played a cruel game. Cities fell, rose again, and fell once more, leaving the Jin to grapple with the chaos, a relentless cycle of destruction and despair. But the Mongols' ruthlessness knew no bounds. Prisoners became pawns, human shields paraded in the face of defiance. Dressing captives as their own, the Mongols manipulated the defenders, forcing them to slay their own kin. Death itself offered no respite. Bodies mutilated, trophies claimed, a macabre testament to their conquests. In the grand theatre of warfare, the Mongols stood invincible. Their tactics, a blend of firepower, shock, and mobility, orchestrated with clockwork precision. In the eyes of their foes, they were a divine punishment, a force of nature, unstoppable and relentless. In the intricate tapestry of history, the Mongols possessed a remarkable advantage hidden beneath their armored might, a profound ability to adapt. When faced with the formidable walls of cities like those in Song China, Persia, and Eastern Europe, siege warfare became a necessity. The initial challenge of breaching these well-fortified bastions tested the very essence of Mongol determination. Yet, they gleaned wisdom from their adversaries and local advisors, mastering the art of siege with ingenious tactics. Embracing innovation, the Mongols harnessed the power of gunpowder weapons, unleashing handheld cannons and bombs infused with Greek fire, sulfur gas, and shrapnel over city walls. Rockets streaked across the sky, triple-firing crossbows found their mark, and colossal catapults, fueled by torsion, counterweights, or the strength of men pulling multiple levered ropes, wreaked havoc. Some catapults were mobile, while others found their home aboard ships, expanding the battlefield to the high seas. Yet, even with this relentless bombardment, some sieges endured for years. Take, for instance, the Song-fortified city of Xiangyang, a testament to the indomitable spirit of resistance. Battering rams and catapults, ingeniously designed by Islamic engineers, eventually brought down the city's defenses. This shift in warfare demanded more than mere military prowess. The static nature of these siege armies necessitated a substantial logistical support system, contrasting sharply with the nomadic lifestyle of traditional cavalry units. Here, Mongol women played a pivotal role, managing the intricate network of carts, pack horses and camels that kept the armies supplied, showcasing the adaptability of Mongol society. Yet, the challenges did not end on land. The Mongols faced a steep learning curve in mastering naval warfare. By the 1270 CE, following the defeat of the Song, they commanded a vast naval fleet comprising 5,000 ships and 70,000 sailors, venturing into the open sea and winding rivers. These fleets, although massive, were primarily troop carriers, repurposed merchant trading vessels sailing into battle. Once firmly established on solid ground, the cavalry remained the linchpin, the force destined to secure victory, forever defining the Mongol legacy on the pages of history. In the vast tapestry of history, the Mongols, fierce and relentless, expanded their empire across vast stretches of land. Yet, amidst their triumphs, there were setbacks etched in the annals of time. Some cities, defiant and resolute, withstood their onslaughts. The challenge of sustaining their forces in far-flung campaigns tested the very core of their military might. The islands of Japan, shrouded in mystery, thwarted their invasions, shielded by both unyielding resistance and capricious storms. In the heart of Southeast Asia, where the lush jungles whispered ancient secrets, the Mongols grappled with adversities, torrential rains, insidious diseases, and the artful tactics of guerrilla warfare. Exotic weapons like poisoned darts and the imposing presence of war elephants proved formidable foes. Even in the realm of China, where dynasties rose and fell like the sun and moon, the Mongols met their match in the emerging power of the Ming dynasty. By 1368 CE, a confluence of natural disasters and internal strife weakened their grip. Droughts parched their lands, famines gnawed at their strength, and disputes among their own elite sowed seeds of discord. A paradox emerged. The once nomadic Mongols, masters of the boundless steppe, found themselves ensnared by the trappings of settled societies. It was as if their own evolution had become the catalyst for their eventual undoing, a reminder that even the mightiest empires could falter under the weight of their own ambitions and complexities.